present yourself. That's going to be through your dress. That's going to be through, your body language online is going to be your page. Like, that's why it's important to keep, a decent page. Your dress, your attitude, your whole demeanor makes up your body language. If you come out here looking like, a nightmare, again, you can't sell a dream. So understand that you need to communicate in a very good way with your body. Another way of, a body language is actually your facial expressions. Like eye contact and facial expressions. It's huge in body language is somebody making facial expressions. We determine a lot of things from how people say things, look at you some sort of way, or, and go that way. I'm gonna give you a funny one. One of our great leaders, Mr. Daryl Callum. Like, so when Daryl, I like to look at people. So when he is interested, like, he'll do this little thing, and when he gets really interested, he'll sit up straight and he'll put one eyebrow up, and he'll lean forward. He'll be like this the whole time. And like that's his way of being, I'm interested. But he leans into it, his one eyebrow will go up, and he'll crease it, he'll shake his head. But that's his body language that he is really, really into the conversation. Or he acting like he is. He's really good at it. I don't know. But another way, 38% is your tone. So guys, not just having a certain tone, but you want to match the tone of the person you're speaking with. So if the person usually has a serious tone, you want to match that tone. If they have a real casual tone, you want to match it. You don't want to be super laid back when they have a very structured tone. You want to match the person's tone because, again, people like people deal with better people that they like. People like themselves. So match what they match. And in time, they'll be like, oh man, I feel like I've known you forever. Why? Because I'm mirroring you. You've known you forever. I'm just mirroring what you are. So it breaks down those walls. But actually 7% of words make up only 7% of communication. So people do not care what you're saying in a nutshell, mostly. That 7% can get you from a close to, but for the most part, the words is not going to win the conversation for you. It's going to be your body language, and it's going to be a tone in which you have that conversation with somebody, even online. If you come out with a really aggressive tone, that can be said through words. You can see a tone. A tone is made up in different ways, but definitely be aware and cognizant of how you are presenting yourself to build that rapport with these potential agents. Again, mirroring. You want to match the mirroring of the person. Tonality. Your tone wants to match their tone. The tempo. If they talk real low and laid back, you don't need to be all in their face like, yeah, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be like, oh, why is this dude attacking me? Volume. Again, you want to match their volume. You don't want to be yelling at somebody who's really laid back. And since you are actually the one who is honestly the seller, you want them to be comfortable. You want them to react. You want them to do something. So you have to match them. They don't have to match you. So make them comfortable. Just talking the way that they talk. Lean into the conversation, especially if you what's the name you can do as well, even when you're on Zoom. That's why Zoom works so well when close to agents, because they can see your body language. So when they're talking, you lean into it. Eye contact. It's kind of weird looking into the camera during eye contact, but face-to-face, definitely always make eye contact. Proximity. When you're closing somebody, that's face-to-face, understand the proximity of where you at with that person. So, like the best rule is to get arm's length apart from the person. And if they come closer, that's actually a good thing because, their comfort level is dropping. It's increasing. So they're getting more comfortable with you. They're coming closer. Don't get freaked out as long as it ain't nothing, funny. But the closer the proximity, you want to keep it always comfortable compared to the person. Don't be all in people's space if if they keep on backing up, give them some space. Take a tic tac, something. But understand the importance of proximity when you're having this conversation. It's all about making the person comfortable. And then appropriate touch, handshakes, a pat on the back, a shoulder, a side hug. One of the main things that people, and it's funny because I know a lot of people in our team who very much are touchy-feely people. Like when they want to, like they really like skin-to-skin contact. So handshakes and things like that. And especially with COVID, have your mask on, protect yourself. But, people like, go wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer when you're done. But, that's very important in a business deal is actually the art of the touch as well. Just the pat on the back, something simple like that. So next, you want to understand the person, guys. You want to understand their pain points. You really want to make this about the agent, the potential agent, and not yourself. So understanding, in conversation, because they're going to talk. We're going to ask questions to make them talk. We're going to make them comfortable. Understand what their pain points are. Do they just not have enough money? Are they broke? Are they living paycheck to paycheck? Do they want to be home with their children? Guys, give me some more. What's some more pain points y'all have heard? Bad credit. That's a pain point. It's a lot of them out there, that we can use. But I mean, truth be told, you just want to listen to those pain points. Make sure we got one right here. Hey, that's a good one. I hate my job. My boss sucks. I don't want to go to work today. I want to work from home. It's a whole bunch of just pain points that you got to listen to and understand as the person on our side. From the agent, from getting an agent or getting a customer. These are all things that's going to help you improve that. Make it about them. You 100% want to make it about them, not about you. Guys, have you ever been in a position to where the new guy comes into the office or to a room and all he talking about the way he did things, the way I did things back in my job? Man, shoot, I did this like this. Well, we did this like this. You like, if you don't shut up, like just don't nobody care. And that's exactly the point. They don't care about you. They in it for them. So you got to make it about them. So in your conversation, definitely make sure everything aligns and attests back to them. You want to truly connect. So you want to use empathy, compliment, then justification, and then ask questions. The more questions you ask and be a master asking question asker, the better you will be in understanding somebody and helping them, understand that you got something that's going to change their life. Whether for a customer for a credit or a credit and an agent and make extra income as well with that. So very powerful to understand the person. Next, stop working. Next, you want to create interest. You've had the discussion. Now, how do you create interest between somebody with what you got going on? We got the credit side and we got the business side. What if you could create interest to that person before you even showed it to them? Like really show them what you got. What if they was already really interested in your product before you really even showed it what it was? So we want to create interest as well. You know what I'm saying? You want to make a big claim, justify it, how it's going to benefit them, connect, benefit with their emotions, and kind of go into your script for what you're going to close. So, man, big claim. I'm trying to make 100 six-figure earners this year. Something outlandish. I'm trying to make 56. I'm trying to make 100 millionaires one day. Justify it. One, because I think that that happening to people in my community around me would change the lives of everyone. What benefit is it to them? I really like you to be, one of those people that's going to make that million in this business. And why would it connect to them? Because it's going to change the life of yourself and for your family. So make that big claim. Mine was super big. Justify why the claim is useful. It's always because this reason, benefit for them, the tangible, like you're gonna make more money, you're gonna get your credit repaired, and then how it's gonna connect emotionally. Try to figure out when you listen to what that why and connect it to that why. And then you go into, let's take that one out a little early. Then you wanna go into the part of the script where you actually talking about your business or the services. All right, now next, it's inevitable. You're going to get objections. You're 100% going to get objections. So what you want to do is to overcome those objections and rejection. You want to listen very well. Intuitively is the word, but you want to listen and keep it going. Make sure you nod your head, you're understanding. You want to relate to what they're saying. So, oh, I felt that way before too. I definitely understand where you're coming from. Or someone, that did understand, understand where they're coming from. She talking about how she tired of being pregnant and this, that, and the third. I can't relate. So, but I know somebody that can. A story to go with it. Definitely use stories, facts, stories tell, facts sell. Blah, I said that wrong. Facts sell, story, blah, whatever, y'all know what I mean. So you want to use stories to of other leaders that overcame the same rejection. And then would you? So if I could show you a way to basically break your pain point, would you come and take a listen? Would you mind taking a look at that? So one of the things that you want to do, and I put this on the right side, is facts tell, stories sell. There we go. You want to things that you can do to use for those objections in those places. So when you relate, tell a story, things that you can do is you can use something that you can demonstrate how that works for them. You can use a true example of how it changed. You can tell facts. Facts are also going to do the exact same thing. It's going to be proof of what you're saying is going to counteract their objections. You can have an exhibit in a chronological order that's going to show you a timeline of how, and again, these are all, some things are going to be combined, going to get from point A to point B and alleviate that objection. An analogy is a great way to a comparison, either between that person and another person, which can be in the story, or just an analogy about a situation. A testimonial is one of the most powerful objections that you can have. So if you have a testimonial that is actually a referral source, then it's really hard for that person, to say, well, this doesn't work. Well, I got referral sources and testimonials directly to me that's saying it does. So that's a very powerful thing, especially if they know the person or has an idea who that person is. It definitely stands out. And then you want to have statistics. So and in certain things with certain people, when you're having these, certain things are going to be a little different with different people. Certain people, like when Bruce Rochester did with an urchin, urchin's going to want those statistics. Somebody who's a exuberant person, they're going to want to see, the stories. They're definitely going to work with them. So you got to understand the person that you're talking to as well. So that's why you listen intuitively and get that out of there. But mostly, the art of persuasion, which is what this is, the art of talking to somebody and making them lower their boundaries and lower their walls to get across what you're trying to get across. So the art of persuasion, the actor persuades himself first, and through himself, the audience. How does it pertain to us, guys? The reason why I put this up there, you got to believe in this before you can help somebody else believe in this. If you don't believe it, if you're not out here trying to get your credit repaired, if you're not out here working the business, how can you don't believe in what you're doing or the purpose or the cause? You got to have some form of belief to convey that to another person. So, if you don't have that belief, hey, you're going to have to work on that. You're going to have to figure out a way to, get your credit repaired. Come out here and work the business. Talk to your leaders. Get some belief in you, and then it's going to show. People always tell me all the time, you really believe in what you're doing? Yes, 100%, without a doubt. I love what I do. And it shows, so get that into you as well. So that is the end of what I got going on. We're going to break out into in the groups, and we're going to practice this. So we're going to practice complimenting each other. You're going to use that, the art of the compliment, be sincere, make it stand out, justify the compliment, respond with a question, and you're going to do it, back and forth. Learn how to compliment each other. Next, we're going to learn also how to deal with objections. So we're going to have somebody that's going to give you an objection. You're going to listen, relate to them, include some kind of story or way it ties into them. And then, you know, if I could show you how to do that, would you? All right. Darren, you got it from here?
Shoot me over the presentation. Should we do 3 breakout rooms and Daniel do 1?
I mean, we could do.
Hey, shoot me over the presentation. Let's do it.
We could do, I mean, who on here? We could do 4. We got 30 people.
Who else gonna be the 4th one?
Who want to be who the lead? Who a leader that want to step up?
Toya or Kyra?
Hey, I'm here. We good.
All right, there we go. All right, send me your email address. I'll send it to you right now. Let's go.
Hey, Jamaal, you need my email?
I mean, I think I got you and Daniel's. I don't have Latoya's, I don't think. Maybe I do.
You do.
Hey, send it
But
to
I'll send it to you anyway. It's in the chat.
Send it to the email I just sent to you.
I think that's the only one I got of you.
Oh, I thought you had the iCloud.
Nah, I think I got that one too though.
See what I mean?
Somebody said, I don't like my coworkers. I hate my job.
I felt the same way. That's what you do. You relate to them. Man, I was just like that, man. I was on the strip, man. Everybody was competing with each other, trying to sell these tickets. Man, I knew I had to find something. And I got lucky. Ended up joining this platform and found a positive group of like-minded people that just want to pour into my soul. And man, this changed my life. I tell you what if I could help you get off of that job and join a group of phenomenal people? From the scale of 1 to 10, how interested would you be to get started? If I would,
hey, 10. You had me just from the start.
you don't even got to talk about the services or the complaint. Well, welcome to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna welcome to the family. We can come
Welcome
straight
to the team.
Welcome to the family. Here we go, the link. Welcome. Hey, let's go. I can't believe it. I'm so happy for you to join. We about to get you off that job. We're gonna pour into you and love you. Click this link real quick. Click that link. Yeah, personal information.
Hey, I just sent it to y'all.
Okay, pull it up.
How y'all gonna leave? How we got 2 down already? Y'all can stay. It's gonna be fun. I promise.
They scared, bro. They thought you don't, let's watch everybody else participate. Even if you don't want to participate.
Yeah, you don't leave.
Like, cause this is everybody need. I don't know why everybody not on this training, because don't nobody know how to close agents, really. I didn't receive the presentation.
Daniel, did you get it?
I'm trying to see right now.
Damn, it looked like it was just up.
Jamaal.Payne at Gmail. Jamaal.Payne 2437 at Gmail. Toya?
I'm checking it.
Hey, so just to ask, because you know that's the first time I actually did that. Did everybody get any value from that presentation? Something that y'all could use and incorporate and how you go about building relationships? Because again, this is a relationship business. So hopefully that's something that y'all could definitely take away.
I got a lot of value from it because and I'm glad we're doing this training because it takes me a minute to think of what I'm gonna say when I come back.
Yeah.
I've always flow with that.
Yeah. So yeah, the more comfortable you get and prepared you get, because I mean, objections are pretty much all gonna lean back to pretty much the same thing. So, and your response to that objection will always be pretty much the same thing as well, what we just showed you, and it'll work. Oh, that's what I was gonna show y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So there's a lady I was speaking to, and basically, what did I say? I just started a conversation with her. I really only spoke with her once about she put that she liked my credit post. And I asked her, what did she need credit? She said, nah, she already understood it herself. She didn't really need no assistance. I said, cool. And I said, hey, how you doing? I had a little small talk. She said she had someone actually interested in the credit repair specialist. So she mentioned me, and gave some, when I talked to her on the phone after this, she said, she let her know that I was a solid guy, blah, blah, blah. But this lady has a lot of influence. She has 2 jobs that deal with credit already. So I actually want her. So, I said, awesome. We talking about jobs and being worth it, working long hours. I said, basically, you got to love it when it's worth it working those long hours. But I told her I was writing for a reason because I want to speak to her about system with credit. She said her schedule is crazy. She really don't think she will have time. Basically, I said, I definitely get that. I told her my story. I was working 12-hour days, 6 days a week for corporate America. And when I was in the military, I was doing the same. So I definitely get it. But luckily, I have amazing time freedom now, blah, blah, blah. And I told her that sounds like a plan, but I would still like to show her the information just in case she's interested. And I think once you see it, you get a better understanding. She said, cool, I can do that. And now we're going to have a conversation tomorrow with her and her friend about becoming an agent. So I talked to her on the phone and shit, they want to do a Zoom tomorrow. So we'll see where it goes with it. But, no does not mean stop. You know what I mean? It's just in this case. So, you want to make sure that even if they say, I'm not feeling it, ask them why they're not feeling it. I see if they can tell you why they're not feeling it. Then just give them a rebuttal on why they changed and just have them look at the information. Because again, that's all we want to do. You take a look at the information. If you still say no once you see the information, good, I got my decision, I can move on. But sometimes you see and be like, okay, that's the thing that's going to unlock my time freedom. She's a busy person. Maybe that's the thing that's going to unlock that for me. So, all right, Daryl, you ready?
Yeah, let's get it. Only thing, need to add those closing questions on there as well, huh?
Did I not put them on there?
As far as like, if you was to start doing this on a part-time basis, how much money would you need to make per month?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm about to put it on mine real quick.
All right.
But yeah, you can go ahead and do the breakout room. So we're going to create a straight line of this as well. Just how it's a straight line to close customers, we're going to do this for this agent presentation as well.
All right, Daniel, Boone, you good? Toya, you good? Did I do it right? I think so. Boom.
Oh, hold on. Did you make them a co-host first?
Oh, crap. Nope.
Because it's not going to let them share their screen.
My bad.
That was quick.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't make them a co-host. I got to make them a co-host before we break it out. I can't do it while they in breakout rooms. You see him, Daryl, back in here yet? I gotta go, Toya.
And we got 19.
All right.
I see Toya.
Can you make her a co-host? It ain't letting me for some reason.
don't see Daniel though.
I tried to close it. I was closing in 5 seconds. It's about to bring him back in.
He got caught up in the
In the
blimp.
sauce.
What is that? No, in the Avengers, in the Endgame.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So the breakout room just left us and kicked us back into the main thing.
I don't know what happened. I think it was Daryl's fault. So we're gonna blame it on him. And
Nah, we about to redo it. We had to make everyone co-host.
Yeah.
Daryl, you gonna do it?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh. Oh shit.
Oh, I